Raducanu and Alcaraz out of polarising US Open event stars. And Raducanu, by the way, and Carlos Alcaraz might have lost in the revamped US Open mixed doubles, but they certainly won the hearts of the New York crowd, by the way. Oh my God. By the way, in a party-like atmosphere at Arthur Ashe Stadium, and Britain's Raducanu and Spain's Alcaraz saw their chances of claiming 1 million winning prize, by the way, ended by fellow Brighton Jack Draper and Jessica Pegula, and who have reached, by the way, Wednesday's semi-finals. And despite the presence of home player Pegula, it was a losing pair and were heavily backed by a sizable crowd at Flushing Meadows, by the way. And Pegula, by the way, and Draper won 4-2 in the new shortened format, which is part of the US Opens and, by the way, of the mixed doubles, and as well as the huge financial incentives, as the event has also been moved forward to the week before the singles main draws to attract the stars. And Raducanu and Alcaraz, by the way, teaming up for the glamorous event, which has controversially deviated from its traditional format, and the polarized opinion created many of the pre-tournament headlines. And there was a fear they might not turn out, by the way, at all. And given Alcaraz played in the final of an ATP event in Cincinnati on Monday, and about the pair who walked out together on the US Open's main show court little over 24 hours later to a euphoric reception of screams and shots. And unacceptable, by the way, an acceptable atmosphere, by the way, continued as the fans, and who paid between $25 to £18.50 UK pound and $145 for what British doubles player Jamie Murray described as a glorified exhibition danced to tunes and played by an on-court DJ and acted up when appearing on the big screen. And Alcaraz, by the way, and Raducanu smiled and laughed throughout in a fun tune-up, and illustrating how the stars are using the event to tune up for their greater priority of the singles. And for some, by the way, it underlined the view of the doubles specialists sidelined that a Grand Slam tournament had lost value. And Pegula, by the way, who has been ranked world number 1 in the women's doubles, and Draper were